sometimes I say, like, I'm in it for the love of the game and, like, I just want to keep getting better at music and I want to, like, get to a point where I feel like I'm at a place where I'm making the best music. And I feel like that's something I'm chasing now. And that's almost more of like an intrinsic, like, self mind way of thinking of it. But also it feels good when people like tell you like, yo, I like this, or like, yo, like last summer I was selling practice CDs for $1. And I actually had a decent amount of people buy them. And then a couple of people were like, yo, can you sign it for me? I was like, you want me to sign it? Like, what? Like, that felt so good. And that definitely is something that I guess, like, inherently, like, try to chase without even thinking about it, is, like, getting people to, like, yeah, recognize and acknowledge, like, the work that I put in and, like, what I'm doing. But I wouldn't say that's, like, my most, like, driving, like, force.
Go by Jaywalk. The name's Jacob, though. I just kind of merged together my first and my last name because, like, Walker's my last name. But I kind of like it because obviously you're jaywalking down the street, right? You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not following all the rules. But I think that's cool, too, because it's like you're going against the grain. You're doing your own thing. So I think it's, yeah, that's just why I came up with the name.
What do you do?
What do I do? I make music. I go to school. I do a lot of things. I work, not anymore. But yeah, I kind of spread out my time, I guess, evenly between social life, productive life, all that. And then through that comes the music, just how I live, how my experiences are. They shape directly what I make. So yeah, I try to be authentic and organic with it. But yeah, with this album, it was like the theme of like the relationships in my life. With Postcards from Florida, I don't, that's not really my favorite project, but still, it was like, I was in Florida and I was making beats and I got the idea for it and I was like, damn, yeah, I could like rap it as letters to people. So that was me, like, my relationships with other people, not necessarily like romantic relationships. And then Practice, that was me attempting to express myself like thoroughly throughout an album with like multiple themes and stuff. Yeah. And like I had an A side where I was like, it was just, I don't know how to describe it. A side was kind of like all over the place, and then B side was kind of like chiller, also like getting into like romantic themes. But yeah, I'm just trying to express myself through like multiple facets of like songs and like ideas.
Yeah,
I guess
that's what's up.
I don't know, 2Ds. All right, that one's gonna get 3D. I don't know how to do it though. I messed up the recording of the first one, and then this one I kind of tried to add it like in a weird way. So I'm scared to read it again. Scared. Hope that works out. Yeah, that should be good. That looks like the right list. All right. So if it works. It's always like a little moment of truth because sometimes it pop up and be like, a problem with this file. And it's like, shit, no. And then it'll get real loud in a couple seconds. Or it'll just go super slow. But then, yeah, once we do that, pop into one of those. I can get you yours. You can be the first sale, man.
Oh, dude, perfect, bro. I'll send the money over.
Hell yeah. I tried to take like almost like a singy-songy, like trap kind of approach with that song. And I actually really like how it came out. The mixing definitely could have been a little bit better still. Like, that's my one thing I want to get better at. But that's where I need to, like, just move on from BandLab. Like, take a risk, take some time to learn FL. But then I feel like if I do that, I'm going to take a big step away from, like, rapping. And it'll just be such a big, like... Because I'll have to, like, basically relearn, like, how to produce on a new DAW. Which is, like, just a daunting task for me right now. Especially in, like, college. Like, I'm about to finish college. But, like, this is, like, the home stretch, meaning it's, like, the hardest part. So I don't really have hella free time. So I'm just doing, like, what's comfortable. Like, I'll just, like, if I have an hour before I, like, deem that I should go to bed, I'll just, like, shit, I listened to the song today, sounds good, I'm gonna chop it up, it's a sample.
So learn my words, learn my verbiage. I'm not 30 yet. Look, set, look, ayy, kind of the distance. Why I keep asking out? Shorty, I hate the way that I'm acting out. You crashing out, makes sense. Kinda wish I would pay rent. I just spit raps in the basement. Should never quit that day job. Listen too much to the basic god. And true, just wanted to taste of all of the good and the glue.
My senior year, you know, I have to write your college essay, right?
Yeah.
I wrote my college essay, and this was before I even like told anyone I made music. I wrote my college essay about me wanting to create like the perfect album, and I described it as like it just like
it's just music. It just slips in your veins. It becomes part of your life, like something like that you attach to. Almost like how I attached to like Blonde, like senior year. Like you go through something so traumatic and you just attach like an album that speaks to you perfectly. Like that drive to create something that like almost anyone could just like connect to was what like really drove me. And then with each album, like I try to do that, and then I like look back at the album a couple weeks later, I'm like, damn, could have went better here, could have went better here. So then like creating, and even if I only get like 10 listeners, it's like, it's for me at this point. It's for me. And like, so over time, like I recognize I'm getting better, and that makes myself feel better, and I'm getting closer to that perfect album, even though I'll probably never grasp it, probably won't happen. But as long as I'm like working towards that goal, I feel like okay with it. Like I feel, I don't want to say satisfied, because that means I'm like not pushing it anymore. Yeah. But like I'm okay with trying and failing and keep going. So 8 then.
Yeah, that should be fine. Even if I'm still eating, it'll be good.
I bet that.
The renew's here.
What do you say? Could I just come to your crib? Is that chill? Just drop it off like on your front porch?
No, I'm not in the docu-series, bro.
No, yeah, you are, bro. Your conversation right now is in the docu-series, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. That's the way I've been trying to sell series. I'm like, wait, what'd you say?
I got one for Dre, bro.
Is Dre home right now?
Yeah.
Oh, bet that.
What you got?
I'll get one ready for you right now, bro.
Pull up and I'm like, and I give them the CDs, because usually what happens is I'll give them the CDs, they'll give me my money, but then like we talk for a little bit, like about the product, about like how I'm doing, how they're doing, and like for me that's just community building through like actual like real community. Like I'm not like just texting them and like sending them a link. Like no, I'm like driving up to your crib, I'm dabbing you up, and I'm handing you a CD. Like that just feels like so much more real.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Got that.
Aiden, let me check your pizza or
Sometimes.
With the seat?
Do you still have the other one?
Yeah, I have it somewhere upstairs. Bro. No. I got it. We got like a CD from so it's probably still one, to be honest.
Tough, bro.
Collab is? Wait, did you collab with?
Yes, bro. That song is fire. That song is fire. You should listen to it, bro. He sang over it, bro. He could sing, bro.
Dude, he's good. I remember
His stuff was fire.
I remember he did that Shrike Shark.
Yeah, I thought that was creepy.
I didn't know if that was him or not.
No, that was him. I thought that.
What the hell? What is this?
Missing this. That is beautiful, bro. Come on, I'm knowing. Oh, that's that vocab. Shout out Miss Q. Shout out ELS.
Miss Q.
Shout out writing.
Aphrodite. That sounds like.
Yeah, that's my favorite song. That's a good song.
That was the single, right?
That was the first thing, yeah.
You're on Spotify yet?
Nah.
I think Jordan's on Spotify.
He is on Spotify.
And Waggy. Waggy's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Because it was.
I'm sending them to PIC and HIAC. A lot of proceeds. They help. PIC helps immigrants in Pennsylvania with like aid, and then HIAC just helps people in I think it's like an around the world organization, people like in crisis and shit like that. Yo, bro. What's up?
The real jaywalk.
Yeah, live in the flesh, bro. Yo, this is one of the OG Brook Street boys too. He had with the hardest verse.
About it.
Hardest verse on the cipher, bro. Hardest verse on the cipher. I was telling him, bro, back in the day, we would sit in my basement for like hours, get fried, and just pump out a song, bro.
Just cook up the fucking grooviest beats you ever fucking heard. Blessing your ears every day. Tune in to the new album. This kid's going places.
Hell yeah, you heard it here. Hell yeah.
I was gonna ask you about the title.
The title? Oh, yeah,
the title,
yeah.
Was that the first thing you thought of? Like, what does it mean to you? Is it a statement? Is it a question?
To me, the title is so weird. So I kind of had the first couple songs recorded, and I had an idea for at first it was just gonna be like a 3-track EP. I was gonna drop it after Valentine's Day. And I was like, wait, I have more to say on this subject. So I was like, as I was developing it,
I forget. Ooh, it was this weird show that I don't really like anymore. It was called Yellow Jackets. Like, it was like the girls like crash landed in I don't know, wilderness of Canada or whatever. And it was a crazy show. I was watching it with this girl, and then they just had this one line. It was just she was like she was a wife. She was like a survivor of the plane crash, and then it was a dude she was like cheating on her husband with or whatever. And they were driving in a truck, and he just looked at her and he was like, "You're beautiful when you're honest." And I was like, I just like thought about that for a while. And I was like, yo, I kind of like the way that like clicks. Like, it's kind of like there's something about it, like something about like truth and human nature, the naked truth. Like, it's kind of, I don't know, it seemed like wholesome and like deep the way he said it. So I kind of just took that, and I was like, that's a good way to kind of like summarize this project, I feel like. Back in this bitch, 2026, you know what I'm saying? Look, my darling Aphrodite, it's highly likely the second I get off my day shift, I fuck the freckles off your face, bitch. The playlist tasteless in today's with not a spaceship. The ride's basic, but don't say shit about my favorite car. Tell the plaintiff the truth is naked, just as we are. Honey, you're my sweet my darling Aphrodite. Why do you continue to fight me on this subject? Don't get enough rest to argue.